Hello, folks. Oh, what difficulty was this, huh? Enlighten me. Does it really matter? Easy. I don't know how to get last week's. Whatever. What are we doing today, huh? Oh, so many videos, dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, possibly 8 if a 4th place gets uploaded for this week's. That's to be determined. What's this music? Come on, give me some more substance here. Warcraft 3, irrelevant game. Next. Alright, this is not the correct leaderboard for the race that was 2 weeks ago on Ouch. You could probably easily get it, but don't care, okay? This is all you need to know. 2 weeks ago, race on Ouch. First race we've ever had on the map. Okay, classic. It was a good race. Liked it, loved it. 2:28.78. Top time. Second was... Gonna be honest? Don't know. Let's fast forward. 2:28.96. Okay, tight. That's all you need to know. Tight race. And then third, 2:30.26. 2:31.73. If this race happened 3 years ago, these times would be a lot more spread out. That's all I gotta say. Was there any other, like, storylines for this race? Don't think so. Let's watch. Now, this race was 2 weeks ago. I might be a little rusty on my, knowledge of the strats that were used, but we'll power through. Okay, Top Path Druid. I'm shocked that this lives. A little bit of a memer at the end here. Most useful supermines. Bonus, huh? Right. What was this send? 221.36? No, the game is still going on. No, this wasn't it. Oh, wait, no, you have way more time. He lives this if he just places it. All he has to do is place it to the right. Because Supermines has those 2 crosses. He gets top path. Ooh, what is this infatuation with getting top path on every Spirit of the Forest ever bought? Okay. Okay, let me try to remember the storylines for this race, all right? Take me back in time. Take me back in time to the top 50 days of this race. Sort me right now. View count. Nope. Upload date. Let's go back. What were people doing on Friday afternoon? Too late. Too late. 2:46. A Phoenix guide? Do I dare? Zero Ace Micro. We can't have that in a Phoenix video. Somehow at 29 lives. So people were getting D-Breath for the Moab. People were getting one Rico with a camo village. Uh-huh. Oh, and even Phoenix does 051. Interesting sniper placement. No AMD on this. Okay, so this is the bulk of the strat. So I think this is generally what people were doing. Maybe Par's video would have been better, but around these times. So let's compare, alright? Compare and contrast. What separates you, the lonely individual watching this, who is top 50, from getting top 3, alright? Well, first of all, micro your aces. Top ace spot. Sends to 16. I don't know if other people did 17. Or if this was the max. We'll see on the second and third place vids. Oh, the ice was definitely different. Yeah, hold on. Maybe some end of round tech here. Does this actually get it? It must. It's a PB&J, alright, the classic. Bend down after ice cell. Rico after... No. Rico after dart cell, but we didn't sell ace early. I don't think anyone did that, even top 50. I'm gonna pretend that I know what timings are here. So we get this at 25.7. Okay, good to know. What do we get more? At 31.6. Alright, keep that in the back of your mind. We double Rico into double more. I don't think anyone else did this. I mean, this makes sense because the only reason you get D-Breath, the only reason you ever get D-Breath is A, camos exist. Because it's just like a cheap and easy, like, get rid of all camos. And B, if you need help with the Moabs. But, you just delay the Moabs to send more, to send 49 earlier. You get double Rico instead. And then delay it to get it down here. Why do we delay that so much? The D-Breath gets a enhanced waft, right? Well, obviously it has uptime waft, but does it have pierce waft as well? Because that I can see why this would be delayed. Can't go one day without PB&J. I unironically eat a PB&J a day. It's just my lunch. It's super simple and easy to make. It's relatively not unhealthy for you. And it tastes good. What more could you want? Tested that and it didn't work. Tested what? What was being tested here? Unhealthy. How do you call 2 pieces of sourdough bread, peanut butter, and jelly unhealthy? You can make an argument that it's not nutritious, but you can't make an argument that's unhealthy. Alright, we need to look at the timings here. What is this? He just full sends to 50, huh? Yeah. That right is not being alk buffed. Still not alk buffed. Wait, it is alk buffed. Wait, when did he alk buff this? Oh, I just missed it because I'm blind. Okay, Camo Village on that one. Okay, we need to back up here. Stuff's going a bit too fast. That's being alk buffed. That's killing both the left Moabs. Very convenient that both the 50 and 49 Moab comes out on the left. And then we 56. Easy stop on 56 because 57 instantly has a Moab. Makes sense. And then I don't think many people did the snowstorm tech at all. Ben Alk. Is that Alk even? Oh, it is still on it. I was gonna say it was a long Alk. You have money to spare, sir. You have 1,000 to spare. Jelly is only sugar and peanut butter is some hyper-processed food. I don't know what jelly you're getting, but I'm getting jelly that's from the best state in the country, Montana, okay? Freshly picked, freshly compressed. Fix the NA next to my name? Did you upload? I didn't see shit. Wait, it's a send? It's not the PB? Oh, it is a PB. Or it's a time. No, it's a fail. Just post your PB. What is a 232? And well, listen, next race, okay? We're not even halfway done with this one. Okay, a lot of stuff's happening here. We have 2 mores that should be getting alk buffed. And then obviously our spirit, because there is literally no other tower you could possibly get. I mean, you could get... No, well, I was gonna say Glaive Lord, but... no. I don't even think putting Glaive Lord in the middle of the water would have saved it from dying instantly. We're not really alk buffing a lot. I guess, I mean, we're just kind of hard stuck 60 or 56, because we don't want to send the Moabs. Where does 57 come out? On this path, huh? Yeah, so there's this one here. I guess that kind of fucks you, because you have to invest in some sort of D-breath on the right side. And then, yeah, 57. There's just a lot of shit happening on 57. How big do you think Glaive Lord range is? No, it 100% reaches here, right? If you remove it. No, don't do that. Yeah, 100%. I mean, it doesn't reach that well. Is this range buffable these days? How does this tower work? I can't tell if that's just the main Rico being better. Glaive Lord has had so many changes, I don't care. It's not even good in races anymore. Just irrelevant tower. Stop. Okay. Okay, we stop at 56, so if we don't have to, I guess there's no reason to waste money into outbuffing these Ricos, or these Moors. I mean, if you had to get Glaive Lord, I don't think... I mean, you'd have to do this. You'd have to pre-outbuff it, get this. Did we had Village this race. I mean, the actual attack is not that bad. You could probably... I mean, there's gonna be fortifieds and shit too, right? There's also not gonna be, like, 1,000 Bloons, but you get the idea. I mean, these just waltz right through, right? Like, this is the biggest issue. The main attack carries hard here. The actual orbitals are probably irrelevant. I think you gain enough money to just instantly get this, that it doesn't really matter. And then you're still dead, so... You'd have to get... I mean, you just have to, like... You'd have to get a bunch of shit. It's probably just awful. Or you buy it, like, here. But... Yeah. What else did we have, huh? Bomb. Just park a blitz in the middle. Call it a day. Okay. Stop getting distracted, huh? Okay, why do we use this ability in this tower, in this game? Great question. Let me try to answer it. So we send at what? What are we sending here at? Give me a time frame. 54? 54 point something? 54? Yeah, let's call it that. 54 and a half. Tell me how much money we get from this, huh? This is a 3 damage snowstorm. Ben plus Alk. Netting us a cool 1.4k. I think it's mainly just for the utility. I don't think we're really profiting. Yeah, it's literally just utility. And I think he... Correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, don't correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, never mind. I'm pretty sure he has to go top path because it won't pop frozen. The track vines. Or sorry, the track vines will. The bramble attack won't. Which I think is bugged, according to Infinity. Because there's an MK that apparently prevents this from happening. I know you can go frame by frame. Look at... Boom. Frame. Technology is there. Let's see this, huh? Probably under magic. All magic type powers can pop frozen balloons. But... how do I test this, huh? So this should pop frozen. Okay, so it is bugged. Okay, cool. I think if you weren't running... No, it's 100% common knowledge. I learned about it like a month ago. Before that, no, but you just have to look at the the cheat sheet that tells you everything about YouTube hotkeys. So I guess this makes sense. This is a play. It's fine. I would have liked to seen the 051 tech be used, but it just seems like such a perfect map to execute it on. He didn't even alk buff it either. Oh wait, he did. How long ago was this though? It was quite a while ago. Has it stayed by the time we buy it? Nope. I am in shock. Maybe a bit surprised that this lives bottom left. I mean, what is happening here on this bottom left screen? One bramble has landed. And it has decimated everything. Tell me the stats on this thing, please. I need to know. I mean, obviously it has more damage, right? That's obvious. But by how much? Tower. Druid. 051. The actual brambles. Now the vine. 5 damage, 30 pierce, 0.1 seconds. Lasts for 9 seconds. Jesus Christ. You can make an argument that the vines are more important than the brambles. Especially on, I mean, obviously on a race like Ouch, where you have to cross-map snipe half the lanes. Yeah, it's unreal how good they are. Okay, back up. Yeah, Snowstorm is good. What's new? It's good tech. Slows everything down. You could probably go into like way more nuance on why we used it this race, but I'm good. I'm good with that one. Doesn't sell Ben. I'm a bit surprised we didn't sell Ben and we're 1k over. We probably could have sent a bit faster. By a bit, I mean not that fast, but okay, we need a little bit more volume on this one, huh? Good job, YouTube. Excellent audio levels all around. Learns good RNG runs exist? Right. Obviously. I'm not saying LOL, just send faster. I'm just saying it's possible that you could send faster, given the RNG that's presented in this video, right? And that he didn't sell Ben, and he had 1k left over. I don't know how much faster, but... We send 79 here, which I'm a bit surprised by. Just feels like unnecessary, like, excess. Like, I don't think we really need money, right? We probably do make a small amount. I mean, he does send 80 late, which this doesn't make sense to me either. Why not just send 80, right? Like, is there a reason you have to stop at 79? Is there targeting that I'm missing? Seems a bit odd. Post... So technically I say that it's stabilized when you buy Spirit. In this instance, obviously not the case. You just look at the screen and what's happening. I'd say the stabilization is probably... What is this village? What's happening here? Why do we buy a camo village? No, no, it's needed. I was thinking, oh, it's camo, but dumb fuck. The left side needs camo for the actual attack. So that's fine. Then we get range, but not drums. I guess. This sniper placement is also very intriguing. Surely having it either here or here would be 10 times better. Like, this side is on lockdown, right? There's nothing here that is getting past. Well... I mean, what's the immediate threat here, right? I feel like the immediate threat is still bottom left and bottom right, surely. Like, this is the screen, right? Look at how much real estate we have, the right side versus, like, bottom left. Like, I feel like the sniper 100% should be going here for the shrapnel. Yeah, no, left is still 100% like, you could get screwed on RNG possibly. Whereas right, you're kind of just chilling. Like, yeah, obviously this stuff that's coming is gonna be an issue, but I feel like way less so. Why is it? Stop. Unless I'm missing something obvious here. Do I know that 051 gets blocked? Yes, apparently that is a bug. I think in an ideal world, you would use 051 in this race. And people still wouldn't because they're so used to 150. But regardless, if you used Snowstorm, I think you had to go 150. Trust Brambles? Right. I'm gonna put my faith in Brambles, but I can also help that out by putting my sniper in a better spot, right? We put it under this village that has camo, which is not needed, and it has range, because we didn't buy drums yet. Still haven't bought drums. Okay, I guess we're just not buying drums. That's fine. Classic, just get a village. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. And then you just stick around. There's thousands of ways to clean this. And we do it this way. How much stuff do we alk here? After we full sent. We alk the druid, I think that's a gimme. This is a very minute detail as well. Notice how he's alking, alright? Notice the cross paths. Full cross path on this druid. No cross path first boomer. No cross path second boomer. No cross path on the ice as well. Also, this seems like a mistake. We use Ben here before selling the Alk. Which means we only have this left wizard, this first Moor, the ice, and the alk getting buffed. I agree with 3 out of the 4 things here. The only thing I think you have to do is just sell this alk so that this right more is getting buffed. I think it's probably bad to buff this druid because of the downtime when you get spirit. I think you don't even want to entertain that because it's so crucial that you get those instant brambles on the left side. Or the instant vines. But I feel like we're just missing free damage on this right more here. Yeah. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't. And also, how much time do we have left on this Ben? Was this a super late Ben? Come on. Okay, when do we use this? One minute, 83. What is the uptime? The uptime is 6 seconds. So we're at 183. Wow, we used that a bit late, huh? Full sell it at 4.8? Did we just miss half of the entire usage of Ben? Say it ain't so. No, we missed 2 seconds. Yeah, basically we used it at 101. Let's just call it 101, right? So we should be selling all. If we're instant, we sell all at 107. However, the first... Yeah, so we've wasted a substantial amount of time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even rounding it up to 5. We've still wasted 2 whole seconds of Ben 3. And on an entire other tower as well, on this right more. I don't know, that's a bit suspicious, huh? He has it up. So we probably could have used it at 59 right here. And 100% have been fine. I feel like that's a bit of a misplay. What else? What else can I nitpick? This placement of Snowstorm is probably... fine? I wonder if you can make an argument to have it left instead of right. Because if you think about how the paths work, right? Obviously, when you're looking at Ouch, the biggest issues are the vertical paths, right? Horizontal, the RBE is obviously longer. So by the time you full send, right, a ceramic that is entered here at the same time a ceramic is entered here, this ceramic is going to be here, this ceramic is going to be here, right? So you give less of a shit about this, especially because your spirit is over here than here. So I'm almost wondering if... I mean, this wouldn't have reached at all. That's a doo-doo placement. You could have hard committed to, like, having it on this left side instead of right. I guess it doesn't matter in the end, because either way, you're putting it... I mean, putting it here gets this length, and putting it here gets this length. Doesn't look like it really helps catching, like, Moab insides or anything. What else? Spirit placement. Why here, exactly? Why not bottom left? Why not here? Intuitively, I would have thought that you'd want it here, right? Because... obviously horizontal versus vertical, what I just talked about. I'm pretty sure YTSC did... What did Duke do? Am I blind? Hello? Wait, this isn't even a fucking... Oh, it is a run. He did right. YTSC did bottom. Surely. Yeah. I'm curious why right, if someone can chime in who is better at the game than I am, huh? I mean, this... Let's look at YTSC's. We're gonna skip ahead a bit here. Spoiler alert. I mean, what it looks like to me is that you're having a harder time with these bottom sides than right. 100%. You have to hope for. I mean, you're gonna have a single bramble, right? Surely. Yeah. And like the Moabs are there quicker too. Look at how long it takes for the first Moab to get to the right. Like they're passing just this middle section by the time all of these are down here. Alright, surely I'll get that answer at some point. Yeah, classic music, huh? I don't know, dog. I feel like I would have done this race way different, but this is hindsight Harry talking here. I agree with everything after this. I agree with this village. You need camo immediately. You probably should have gotten drums before this, but that's fine. Possibly just forgot. I don't know, I feel like if we're looking at this, right? If we're talking about RNG, so we bought this. There's two big issues, right? Number one is this Moab here. I don't know what round this is from, but clearly it is an issue, or possibly an issue. And then obviously the second is bottom left here, or bottom right. The way that he placed this druid is super unfortunate. He doesn't even get a single vine at the bottom here until a tick or two later. Yeah. I agree with everything up to here. So obviously we need Camo Village for the vines. When I look at this image, I'm thinking that I would rather get... I don't know if I would get a sniper here. I might get a D-breath bottom left. Because this right side is 100% on lockdown. Not only are Moabs, I mean, comparatively to these two, they're super far away from the exit. Number one. And number two, we have track vines on actually 3 lanes here. So when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, okay, for right now, these two far right lanes are 100% covered. The horizontal lanes are fine. We'll deal with those later. And then this right vertical one, obviously there's some issues happening, but we also have basically instant vines here. So I'm going to hyper focus on this left side. And I don't think putting a sniper, I don't think the sniper did anything. I mean, I feel like I'd rather just put an instant D-breath down. It's way cheaper. Like, this is D-breath price, right? 023. I could have had a D-breath down left side right now. Instead, I have this 023 sniper. Like... Yeah, I don't know, dog. And then obviously, you would get something for these lanes after the bottom left. But maybe I'm just, you know, being the hindsight Harry. I don't think there's anything else to talk about this race. Meme clean, doesn't matter. Talked about this. Yeah, whatever. Looks good. Alright, cool race. I liked it. I think it was like a 7 out of 10. Decent tech. A lot of micro. A lot of variation in rounds. I think there was a bit of RNG in the start. But it was controllable enough not to be dog shit. Infinity. Riddle me this, alright? If you know. Why was Spirit right side this race instead of bottom? Obviously YTSE did bottom. But Duke and Canny did right. But intuitively I would have felt that bottom would be 10 times better. Or at least like logically would make more sense. But I guess we'll find out. Let's watch Dukes and see what's different. Different dart placement. I feel like a lot of people just place dart down and don't think about it. Like, as long as it's getting pops, it's fine, but there's definitely nuance to it. Like, your dart could be getting you end of rounds, depending on where it's placed, right? I don't know how much it mattered this race, but... And also, it could be missing. Like, we're just missing Pierce on some of these shots. Like, what's happening here? We're just instantly missing Pierce on this. Right? Pierce missed. Missed Pierced. Missed Pierced. Missed... 4 of our shots on our dart have already, like, not max Pierced. Which, like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up. Like, if you're gonna do this, just put it on last, right? Where did Cannibal's dart? Yeah, I mean, I like this dart a lot better, because we're hitting 2 tracks, and then even if it misses, it's going horizontal to this one. The vertical paths are shorter, so if you place it bottom middle, it can potentially grab vertical paths, even though... The vertical paths are shorter. I agree with that. If you place it bottom middle, it can potentially grab vertical paths, even though the horizontal ones leak. I don't know what you just said. If you place it bottom middle, it can potentially grab vertical paths, even though the horizontal ones leak. But you don't give a shit about it grabbing horizontal, right? Like, obviously the vines do massive damage. But I think just having the base bramble attack is enough to instantly clear it. Like, if you play... Well, it's different, because it's different width. You'd have to put it, like, here. You'd have to put it super far down. That is kind of dog shit. It's like a tick or 2 delayed. If you outbuffed it before, I think it would work. Yeah, if you outbuffed it, it'd be instant. Comprehension. Restate your sentence, because it was worded poorly. Yeah, this is where I... Like, 051 just comes in so handy here. It would have been so nice if this was useful on... Or if the ice bug was fixed. It's so nice! The one race where this would have been useful. And it got cucked because of a bug. The vertical paths are shorter. I understand that. I went over that before. Horizontal. By the time Bloons are here, right? The 2 boomers represent this. Okay. Well, I explained 051. I explained that it would have been better if the bug was not existing, okay? And people should have used it if they weren't using Snowstorm, which a lot of top 50 was. Right, like Spirit on first, but that doesn't change the fact, like, why wouldn't you have it here? Because by the time Moabs are here, right? These Moab, I don't care about these horizontal Moabs, right? These guys have ages until they get to the exit. Because the vertical paths are shorter. First targeting prefers them, even if the balloons are closer to linking on horizontal paths. Oh, so the targeting is fucked, is what you're saying. What is this? And why is it super loud? Either spot clearly worked? Right, but no. There was definitely ways that they were different. Like, one is faster than the other, objectively. Okay. Interesting. Did he ice? Yes, he did. Rico targeting. It's looking pretty similar, I'll be honest. How early does he do it? Level 3 is... Oh yeah, he does it way earlier. Uh, 50... Let's call it 59, huh? Yeah, call it 59 flat. Sell at... Oh, and he gets both boomers as well. Yeah, okay, that's good. And he literally sells as they are deactivated. So maybe a little bit early on the timing there. No, I mean, that was basically perfect timing. That's still going while he's selling, and it's just now ended. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That was good timing. Whoa, why have we sped up? We haven't stabilized yet, sir. Relax. Back up. This is what I'm interested in. Okay. Hits both tracks. So he had decent placement. Instant camo village. And again with the instant sniper. Like, look at this sniper, dog. We have a 204 on the board, and it's done 111 damage I still feel like a D-breath drop would have been a play here on this left side. Or ice or something, I don't know. The sniper feels like mega bait. Or re-alk buff the druid, surely. That probably should have been your first priority after this. Village, no? What was the damage again? I mean, it's still +1 damage. Like, I'll take that any day of the week. I mean, even at 5 damage, 5 to 6, I'll still easily take that alk buff any day. And there's nothing crazy here, huh? I feel like I missed just half of this entire race. So why was this slower? Because I liked most of his mid-game better than Canny's. When do we get J Bounty? 49.4? Nope, back up. 49.6. I mean, to be fair, this he probably could have sent in this exact run. He could have sent 0.1 faster, obviously, right? That's the difference maker. No, they did the same mid, but Duke executed it way better. Maybe that's a bit harsh. Not like way better, but like there were some mistakes that Canny did. He missed like 2 seconds on his bend level 3. Like he did this way later than he should have. He also level 3'd an alk instead of this right more. And he alked that earlier. I do like that better. Duke did not do that. I think we pre-alked here, which is good. But then we kind of just chilled and didn't re-alk it at all ever after that. Yeah. So, I mean, they both made a mistake or two. Well, I feel like level 3 on Ben is so good that you just want to always maximize it. It's fucking crazy how good Ben is in races. He honestly might be Gwen tier next update if the Gwen changes go through. Because, like, it's just everything about him just caters to races. End of round, which is super vital. That you get massive amounts of in races. That's what he provides, okay? On the full send, when he has his, what is the actual name of this upgrade called? Possible Gwen changes, okay? Not confirmed. Or anything. You didn't hear this from anything, okay? This is... You're not supposed to talk about this outside the server. But I will, because there's only like 2 people here, okay? It's possible that Gwen has slightly lower Pierce. Possible. Not confirmed, okay? Don't go around shouting this, because it's not confirmed, okay? Possible that she has less Pierce on level 3. Next update. But in return, she has more Pierce on level 5 or some shit. I didn't advocate for it, okay? Some people had some weird Gwen conversations about, like, she was OP in CT. So people were like, yo, dog, we gotta nerf Gwen because she's OP in CT. I'm like, that sounds fucking stupid. But then I'm like, okay, well, listen, can we at least, like, not do that? Or, like, change it in a certain way? So Rohan's like, yo, just buff a later level back to what it was, or more. So... yeah. I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think it's that bad. You will still be able to Gwen start to like at least 27, which I mean, yeah, you miss out on like 28, 29, 30, 31, which you usually could go to, if not like 32 sometimes. But I don't think that's going to be like that catastrophic. It'll obviously be worse, but if the changes go through, it's possible that level 5 or something, I don't remember what level it is, has even more pierce than it has now. Which, I don't want to tell anybody that might be a bit too good, because they don't need to know. But that might be, it might be a net buff. I know that sounds crazy, but it might be a net buff. Because even though you lose slightly on the initial pierce, if you gain more on level 5, your second and third Gwens are going to be even better, right? And if you're able to alch your second Gwen that has even more pierce than it has now, because you're basically always getting level 5, right? By the time you're placing your second Gwen mid-game, the amount of end of rounds you're getting, you're easily getting level 5, right? So the only nerf is basically your first Gwen, which, yeah, it sucks, right? Or it's going to be slower early, but I don't think it's going to be as catastrophic as it's made out to be because of that possible net buff later on. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's fine. I was against it at first, but I don't think it's not that bad. Yeah, obviously it's not going to do anything as ED, but, like, listen. I'm not going to argue that with him, okay? That's just how the cookie crumbles. Let it chill, okay? It's fine. And again, not confirmed, you didn't hear anything, okay? Possible this doesn't ever see the light of day. Just like the ace nerfs are probably never happening. What was I talking about? Yeah, Ben is insane. Holy shit. What's this upgrade? This is useful. Incredibly useful. Incredibly useful. Biohack. You get free damage. It's free damage. Because in races, we, you know, unlike people that play chimps, they don't have the luxury of actually selling towers in the game, okay? We get to have that luxury. And we get to take advantage of the fact that that's insanely broken. So we can get free damage, and then when it's offline, just don't care about it and sell it for whatever our full send tower is, right? Oh yeah, skimming is insane. The first bad upgrade is bank hack. Cybersecurity is insane. Lives! Imagine what is utility in races that we use to our advantage every race. Oh yeah, lives. Crazy concept. Trojan? I think you can RNG it on the Moab on some races. I think we've done this once or twice, so that's not even that unuseful. Basically, the only things that are useless are the bank hacks. Everything else is insane. Even level 10 for cleans. Like, think about how many heroes actually get used on both of their upgrades. Or, okay, this is way too loud. Holy. Think about how many heroes that we use actually use both levels, or both abilities, right? Quincy we don't even use. Gwen, 3 is insane, we never use 10. Jones we hardly ever use, although sometimes. I'd say Jones is probably like one of the only other ones that we could potentially use 10. Oben we never use. Geraldo doesn't work like that. Churchill, we hardly use. Ben, insane. Azili, maybe. Pat, hardly. Adora, hardly. Brick, hardly. Like, yeah, you can make arguments, but, like, by far the most useful is definitely Ben's. Outside of... I mean, you could maybe lump in Azili or Brick, but I'm still taking Ben. Okay, what was I talking about? It's the dumbest race hero? Yeah, I'm not saying it's, like, fun to use or not RNG. I'm just saying it's very good, okay? Now, Gwen is a completely... Yeah, it's a complete game changer, right? Because not only is there first Gwen, there's second Gwen and third Gwen, and sometimes fourth Gwen. Like, it's the constant continuation of using her level 3, right? You have to be super strategic with it. But I still think Ben has more tech than just RNG. Like, obviously when to use biohack. If you use biohack early or wait for the full send. Yeah, that's about it. Have I finished this race? Am I done? Surely we've run over everything, right? I don't think there's much more to talk about. I think YTSEs is pretty... Oh, this is not even the race I was on. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, we finished this. Okay. YTSEs and then we're done. Or I guess there's fourth, but... Yeah. I like this race video because it uses 051 Druid. That's all. That's the entire analysis. I didn't even, dude, I'm so lazy. I didn't even check out like any of the round timings at all for any of these different people. Pretty sure Kenny did 16, yeah. What did Duke do? 16. YTSE is not that ambitious, sticking with 14. Super out of the way Ben positioning. Probably different sends than what other people did. 40? Is that, when did you send 40, huh? We stop. 36. Whoops. It's a bit premature, but... And the... Dude, this is why I like YTSC, okay? So you want... About... If he grinds or shit, okay? This man doesn't talk to a single goddamn being on the planet about this race, okay? Because this shit is 10 times different than whatever this is. Like, instant 40, instant, wizard, instant level 3 Ben. Like, everything is just different. Shards with a right, like, what is this? This is what I like to see. A completely different strat, completely different druid placement. Jesus Christ. Off the screen, brambles, by the way. I don't think this is a YouTube vid copy. I don't think anyone did bottom druid, and I don't think anyone did fucking, like, 5 shards. Unless I'm missing, like, a par video. But even then, I like it because it's different. And he clearly didn't go to outside help to try to get carried. Duke and Kenny did not have different strats. Huh? Unless I'm crazy. They did the exact same shit. Maybe with slightly different timings. I'm not throwing shade at any particular person. I just like YTSE because of some stuff that he does, right? Obviously, a lot of times he just takes YouTube strats and grinds them down. But like, fuck, if that's what you're given, and you can grind it down and get top 3, I'm not saying it's the best way of racing, but if you don't need outside help to do it, fuck it. Oh yeah, dude, okay, that's completely. I think it's cool when top 3 has completely different strats. Because it makes you look into each person's different way of approaching the race, right? And how they decided to tackle it. Instead of everything just being a carbon copy. Even though, yes, technically, you could just look at YouTube and grind that down instead. Ice was a 2-second time save. Yeah, that was interesting tech. Yo, this is a bit too much. What else was changed here? Yeah, no ice. Double shards, this. How far away was this? This was like 2 seconds, right? Or 2, yeah. So it wasn't like that close in the grand scheme of things. But it's still interesting, okay? What does his post look like? I always have Windows on performance mode. I hate transitions, I hate animations, they're garbage. I'll disable them on my phone too. Talk about that cell? Let's see it. Pretty good accuracy. Wait, he doesn't have a secret Discord account? I don't think he's the type of guy to have that. I think he's very happy not being terminally online. It looks so shit in performance mode? Yeah, guess what happens though? It performs better. That's what I care about, okay? Ice was my idea that I gave to Infinity. So the post is Camo Village, which I agree with. Instant. Oh, I would have cross-pathed that, champ, really? And then the sniper down here. I don't think... Okay. We have this... There's no shot that any Bloons... Like, if you... Ignore the vertical paths, right? Or, excuse me. Ignore the horizontal paths. Pretend that they don't exist in this race, alright? Are we really dying to the vertical paths at all? If we don't get anything else on the board? Like, surely... These vines just solo all these Moabs, right? Like, it looks close, but I don't think it is close. I'd rather get more defense on this right side. Look at how close he is to dying here. Look at this right side. Okay, he's not that close to done. But, like, I feel like you should have more emphasis on this top right than getting a sniper that the shrapnel is hitting these verticals first. I don't know. It's not about if you needed it, it's about, like, eliminating the 1% RNG that you die, right? It's about what's optimally the best path after getting Spirit. Because, like, there's probably instances where you could just get Spirit and then, like, coast forever, right? Because Spirit is insane. But you don't want to do that, right? You want to play... You're not playing safe, but you're just playing smart, right? Why wouldn't you get more defense? Because you have infinite money. Because clean is free, right? So it's basically making it so that what is the 100% guaranteed way that I always live when I get Spirit, right? Instead of it being like 98% or 97%. I mean, yeah, there's stuff happening at this vertical, but I just don't know if I don't know if this sniper was really the play. I guess it's fine. Yeah, you also get a discount after. It's probably a bit nitpicky. I like this D-breath, I think this was fine. I think the alk buff on it was also fine. Did he leak any lives at all past this Spirit? Probably top right a bit, yeah. 99. And then I think we regain a lot. I can't tell if we leaked. 129, 134, 137. We leaked there. Like, we're still leaking this far past it. 119. Where did we... Can we pinpoint what leaked? Probably top right, I would assume. Hello? Did it already pass? No, it was there. Something leaked here. Where was it? 128 to 122. Camo lead? It was me, I leaked. Yeah, no, the thorns, I explained that. The thorns are insane. They're what carries, unironically, Spirit. The money and the vines. The track vines are, like, super nice, because it's like a safety net, right? Like, you get them and you're, like, fine. And, like, it's just convenient, because they spread out and they kill things, right? But the actual vines that it attacks with are insane damage, an insane rate, and they're full map range. And they literally prevent you from dying at any exit. Yeah, the alk buff was smart. I agree, alk buffing everything here. Yeah. What is this alk for? Oh, we're doing some meme shit. Are we permabrewing? Oh yeah, it's permabrew banner. Yeah, where is that ZOMG? I'm curious. How fast does it instantly get demolished? No, there's Shredder. Okay, that was this race. I mean, we could look at fourth. God, what is the... I don't know what he does to his videos, but the exposure is cranked up by like 10. I don't... It just looks... Like, what does he do to it? Why is the contrast so high? Come on, the people are here for the other race. Let's get this over with. 17? Wait, 17 no ice? What's this about, huh? Okay, we won't have to 2x speed this. Nah, there was 2 races. I missed last week's race. So this was 2 weeks ago, the ouch race. And then this week's race, which was on Winter Park, is also 4 videos. You died like 4/5 of the run on 17? Wait, so then why didn't people push for the RNG on 17? Does this just not push that far on this race? Because, like, even with the ice tech, right? It just wasn't happening? Oh, it's slower than in... Wait, so why didn't you do Ace Ice 17? Why was it Ace Ice 16? Enlighten me. Double D breath? Okay. You don't want to hit 17 until after Ben. Oh yeah, classic. Classic, you actually don't want end of rounds for Ben until you want them. Of course I prep. Gotta have some standards here. Okay. I missed the entirety of this mid-game, and I don't think I missed much. I mean... Yeah. It just kind of looks like a top 50 video that was pushed. Yeah, day 1 spirit spot. How about we only get 2 of the 4 tracks? You like that idea, guys? Alright. Yeah, this, I'm gonna be honest, it just kind of looks like top 50 pushed. And that's all for this race, I think. Although, guys, people need to learn, okay? If we're using Ben 3, sell your Alk, or put him in such a way that, like, all he had to do is put Ben here, right? Easy optimization. I'm not on ouch. Okay, never mind. Just put Ben so that he buffs the closest 4 that you actually want to be buffed, alright? There's no reason why this Alk needs to be buffed at all. Wait, why? Why is there not a downtime animation for this? Oh, that is the downtime animation. I'm stupid. Wait, no, it's not. It's the actual... Right, so it's going, it's going, it's going. Boom, it's over. Huh? Why is there not a downtime animation for this Ben skin? Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. Tower. Boom. Yeah, there's some shit that tells you, hey, you're offline. There is? I don't see it. This is the indicator that it's going off, right? This whatever this weird Japanese character bullshit is. And then it stops. And but there's nothing there. I don't want to. I'm not touching a Ben skin, okay? Someone else can test it. I don't want that on my profile. But to me, that looks like that there's nothing there. It's something that's not really needed to be optimized, though. I mean, on a top 50, maybe. But I think Ben placement is just like a super simple thing that you can get down, right? Like, obviously, when you start the race, like, you don't give a shit. Just put Ben wherever. But then eventually when you get, like, a strat, right? You're like, alright, this is here, this is here, this is here, right? But then I maybe have, like, an Alk or some garbage here. I don't want Ben here to then only buff, like, one tower that's important. I'd rather have him here so that, you know, he buffs my towers that actually do things. Just a small thing. Skip forward another 4 seconds in the video. No, there's nothing here. It's over. It's over right here. Why does it still say it has the buff? No, it's over. There's nothing here. What is this ability? Why does it still have the icon? I guess it still shows if it's debuffed? Possibly? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense because it's technically still it's part of the debuff. Excuse me? I beg your pardon? It's still technically going on. That's super strange. It gets increased uptime later levels, right? Biohack lasts 9 seconds. And it still is going on. And it's still going on. Right. I think the ability... I don't know if it's either A, the ability is still technically going on, but there's nothing happening in the ability. Like, that's how it's coded. Or it's just visual, and it's just stuck there for some reason, right? I don't think it matters anyway. I think this is kind of pointless, but that's just... It's interesting that that happens. Move on to 7 minutes ago? Listen, okay? I get easily distracted. On pointless shit. What was my point in this entire rant? I don't know. Put your Ben in a good spot. That's it. Okay, this race is over. Goodbye. Now we get to last week's race. Which was... tougher Bloons, tougher explosions. 43k entries, pretty average. Top 100. No, let's go top 50. Let's say 232, 249. So a pretty substantial spread, which is curious. 412. Top 1000. No CT this week? Oh, there's CT. But I don't have any of my shit. Yeah, 42 minutes. Good one. Alright, let's watch it. Oh! Oh! I am shocked that Cannonship ended up being correct. I thought this was mega bait when I first saw it. I mean, I knew Monkey Pirates was mega bait, but I didn't think Cannon was usable. I also thought Signal Flare was mega bait as well. It was faster? That's what I did. I did 022 bow, and it felt really nice. It felt like just fine. Alright, I'm glad I'm not completely washed then. I'm a bit confused why we have a single unupgraded bomb on the board, but I'm gonna let that slide. Why is my door open? This is cool tech. I liked this. It's no pop and awe, but, you know. Spam bombs. Yeah, classic. I have no other towers but recursive. Okay. Let's take a quick detour. To the land of top 50. I should do this more often. I should take a look at what other people were doing, or at least uploading. Hey, it's me. Give me a top 50, huh? BTD6 mod, Bloon race, 0 map, but 1 red Bloon mode, no views. What the fuck is this? This is ISAB in an alternate universe. Okay, that's enough of that. We're gonna leave that. Give me an actual sensible top 50. Sure. So a lot of people doing this left buck spot. People were doing cannon ship. People were doing monkey pirates. Why? I get monkey pirates is an okay upgrade, but like, dog, we have recursive and decamo. That should be everyone's like obvious go-to. Like, we have 2 types of decamo, and we have recursive. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Most of this makes sense. It's just recursive's in a different spot that's slightly slower. I don't know. Okay, can someone explain to me why I see this tower? Okay, this A-bat. I saw multiple people use this tower. The only thing I can think of is that it helped for the Moabs. But like, it just wasn't necessary. I immediately knew that that was bait. Look, if by the time we get it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have like 7 recursives on the board. Like, just put more recursives down. That's all you need to do. And then I don't know what this clean was. I think it was actually fine. Yeah, he did double P-Lord into this. Okay, that's top 50. Compare that to first place. Right side boat. I don't know the specifics on why this boat placement was better, but I'm sure someone will explain that to me. We hold off on Crow's Nest. Interesting. I guess if you're, yeah, I mean that makes sense. I guess if you're going for, if you're going for cannon ship, you can delay the camo for half a second. $35. No sell into this was really the best strat. No sell to recursive. This shocks me. This shocks me. Because this is what I did for my top 50. Because I was 100% sure that this boat was a bait. Church in the back. 023 signal flare. So obviously, ceramics were the biggest issue. What was the percent on this race? This was a... Wait for it. A whopping 250% ceramic health. And the mobs were healthier, but they don't really matter. Well, they do matter, but it's mainly the ceramics that kill you. So... I'm not gonna pretend to know all the shit that comes out in ABR. But all you have to know is that there are some ceramics that exist in this game. I see one right now. And it's done. What are your thoughts on using 042 Tech Terror when there was no camos? I don't know. Did he... Well, I mean, there were camos there, right? What do you mean no camos? I see camos right now. I don't think it matters. What crosspath? Backside grapes hit as far back as possible. Okay, interesting. Inconsistent start. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it feels so weird to keep this boat around for so long. Like, yeah, I get that it's killing leaks and it's killing camos, but it just feels dirty not selling it for an earlier recursive. Like, boom, sell. Boom, 49. Even earlier than this. And you just get like a waff in the back. Whatever, Trevor. Where are we at? So we just solo every camo with a single 021 or 013 and Churchill. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and assume that A, Churchill was useful for killing camos that maybe leaked, and B, was helpful for killing ceramics. I'm gonna assume that those were the only two reasons we used Churchill. Because I can't see why else we would use them. Church doesn't get camo for a while. Ceramic damage is good. So, did nobody use... I thought for sure that the winning run was going to be some sort of knockback tech, right? Either, impact, or, like, shell shock, or... whatever this tower is called. Buckshot? I thought for sure that that was going to be tech that was used, but I guess it's literally just pure pure DPS spam. Just out DPS it. Impact was good. Why did nobody use it? Unless I want to get spoiled and see that someone else did, actually. Alright. I mean, the strat here is not too complicated. We upgrade that mortar to O2. I'm shocked that a single O2-3 mortar handles this. Obviously, the more recursives you have, the more Pierce is not being used up on garbage that aren't camos. So I guess as long as you're instantly killing everything that isn't a camo or a Moab and ceramics, then the Pierce is fine for a mortar to handle. And you kind of have Churchill as like a last resort, right? If like 1 or 2 camos gets by. And then it's just pure... it's pure cluster spam. Pure recursive. Yeah. It's hard to argue with the results of just putting a bunch of recursives down. Oh, he does get 1 shimmer after. Okay. Why did nobody use it? Oh, listen, I don't spoil myself, okay? Listen, I said buckshot last, okay? I said a possible knockback, alright? Impact or shell shock or even, I wouldn't classify, what is it? I'm so bad at upgrades. What is this? Zombie Bloons. Necro. I wouldn't classify Necro as like a knockback, but it serves a similar purpose, right? Where it's not being hindered by health as much as like a recursive would. It's like a backline of defense, right? Like a better spike factory. And then past that, yeah. Oh, O2 super true. Whoa, slow down, bucko. We're not done yet. I don't know what this weird upgrade order is. Like, we get a single... I don't know why we just didn't commit to this cluster. I guess, like, he saw timings and he was like, wow, I need shimmer right now. Gets this cluster. Which I agree with. Oh, that's where that bomb placement went. So he tried to put 1 down. Right. And then he just didn't decide that this was going to be upgraded at all. Because he just got blitz anyway. Good to see Blitz being shown some love here. I would have used this day 1, but that might just be me, my thinking. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the time that you need for Blitz. What is it, 20 seconds? From buying it? $159? It's only 13? Jesus, I thought it was way more than that. Oh, it's double of 20 base, and then a third of that. So we could have leaked now. Okay, good timings. Knows his stuff. When next top 3? When I decide to take the game seriously again, I don't know. It might be tomorrow, it might be in 8 months, who knows. Maybe if the next update isn't terrible and updates races, I'll be more inclined. What do you use pop on odd day 1? I would have used it. I tried to use it on day whatever 5, and I just couldn't do it. It sucks. No money. I'm still in shock that this instant cleans. Look at this. Look at this. Nobody ever told me this. Why was this kept hidden from me? That's what I want to know. Who is withholding this information? It's not useful in the sense that, like, you're using it on round 78 and you have snipers and druids that cost, you know, marginally less. But it's still a tower that you should have been like, dog, this isn't even on my tier list. Tier list maker. No. My account. Perfect clean, round 78. Where is Papana, huh? Show me it. Nowhere to be found. Papana triggers every 2 seconds. No. That's what I thought. It triggers every second of a stun, right? What I thought happened was a balloon comes on screen, gets stunned. Then the next wave after that come on screen, they get stunned, right? But for some reason, there's a hidden, like, stat that it instantly damages anything that has first come on screen, right? And it is within a frame perfect tick of, or what am I saying? It is a frame off of perfect clean. It's the same as a druid, right? So it's not as good as a sniper, but it's druid level, which doesn't make sense to me. But I mean, it's in the game and it's technically a clean, so in reality, it should be on this list. And no, it wouldn't have cleaned the ceramics. You would have only used it to instantly get the whatever the fuck, purple, rainbow, whatever it is, right? So ideally you would use it and then, well, you could sell it after because it still goes, which I didn't know that either. And then you would, yeah, you could, this could be your race clean, right? You finish the race, use this, boom. Race is over. I want to see a race with this, okay? Next race that has Pop and Clean that I can do this on, I'll be the one to try it, okay? Day 5, yeah. Surely it's sniper tier? No. Nothing beats sniper. You can't beat a literal frame perfect, right? But it could probably go under B or something, I don't know. No, probably C. It's super expensive. It's super expensive. Why is Bloons in there? Why is Bloons in there? How does Ben clean 78? So he's in this weird tier where he doesn't P clean it, but he like helps P clean it, right? Trap is also frame perfect. I think Trap is we need to have a new name. We need to collectively have a new name because frame perfect only applies to one tower in the game and it's sniper, right? 2 frame perfect, or right, everything else is under sniper, right? Because it's a frame after it comes on screen, the second frame. So technically the only P clean, quote unquote, is sniper, right? But we're using all of this as P clean too, right? It'd be dumb terminology if we didn't use like druid as P clean. So we probably should have a different name for sniper, right? Like perfect clean can be this. This is like, I don't know, frame clean, something, all right? Put the nerd emoji in the title. Listen, okay? Just trying to explain some stuff. OC was frame perfect without sniper? Right, but that's because of rounding, right? Because a race can't end on every frame, right? So, it's obvious that a sniper is a frame faster than a druid. Like, you can see it, right? Or not because... You know what I mean, right? No. A race cannot end on every frame. What are you talking about? There are literal frames where a race cannot end, where you cannot physically get a time, right? This was discovered like 5 years ago. Didn't TSP was the one that, like, knows this the most, probably. No. You're 100% wrong. It can't end on every millisecond, but it can on every frame. There's a reason why... No. What is this song? Okay. No. Let's back up, okay? Doesn't like Elam because it's a frame or two off when far, and he advocates for Blitz instead. No. I'm just saying that technically, Blitz, in most cases, would be faster than Elam. Okay? Because Elam has travel time, right? If your Elam is here... Okay, let me, go to sandbox. If your Elam is here... Look it. A distance has to be traveled, okay? Whereas with Blitz, you could possibly, conceivably time it to be a frame off and be a frame perfect, okay? That's all I was saying. What is this song? Splatoon 3. Irrelevant game. If you are counting around 65, then Elam is A tier. No. There's multiple tier lists. There's multiple tier lists. This was the 78 one, okay? The 65 one was here. And that's the only two that matter, because there's no reason to do like a 48 one. Or whatever, right? Yeah. If it isn't for 65, why is Ben here? You mean on the 78 one? Because technically, if you are in a position where you have a 202 sniper and nothing else, then Ben would siphon down -1 layer to let it pop it. Okay? No, there's only 2. Blitz is harder than Elam? Right. I don't advocate for people to use Blitz. I like it, and I like that it could be faster. If you, conceivably. But practically, Elam is way better. Brew is literally better than Ben in the scenario you described. Yes. You might ask, why isn't it here? The answer to that is... I didn't think about it. That'll be the next revision. Link this tier list? Oh, alright, you know, just tier lists. Open this back up. Get this. The whole set of them. Can you just, like, look at this at my user? At you all my load? Can you just look at this? There you go. Most of the... Here, fair warning, okay? I hate the 37 tier list. A bunch of shit is awful about it. I think the hero one is pretty good. Yeah, the towers tier list is... I don't know, it's completely whack. Everything else is kind of okay. Alright, moving on. Jesus. No one is gonna siphon the last balloon? Right, that's why I have it in F tier. As in, conceivably possible to use as a clean, or a contribute to clean, but rare or impractical. Okay, where was I? Blitz, good tower, love it. Good timing on the camo cell. Boom. Probably a couple different ways you could have cleaned this. I don't know if Pirate Lord would have worked. Probably. And then you just TT for the ceramics. I think there's like a 0.2 second window. Between the last purple and the camo ceramic. So, I mean, you're going to be more proactive here than reactive. I don't know what exact time you're looking at, or if he's looking at the balloons to time it perfectly. I can't tell if this is close to P clean or if this is P clean. I have to look at when he sent, but I'm not doing that. There it is, 231.90. Yeah, I don't know. It feels early game is still a bit rough. I feel like you could... I just hate this cannon ship. I mean, I don't hate it, but I feel like there is more potential with an earlier bomb. Either an earlier cluster or an earlier recursive. Yeah, I was going to say that too. 040. I don't know if you would have necessarily wanted to look at the last ceramic, because by the time that happens, you have like, what, a 0.2 window? So you probably should just like be good at the game and just instinctively know when to use it. But yeah, it also does fuck you up because it pops shit to yellows. Okay, that was bruh at 231.90. Second place is a close 232.15. Music? Never heard of lineups? I don't use lineups ever. I never will. I always use clock timings. You should know when you're sending, and you should also know what you're aiming for based on the clock. I never do visual lineups. I think it's good to know visual lineups. Like, you should know for CT races and just like racing in general, what the lineup is, like a rough estimate for like a 65, or I mean, you basically just need to know 65, right? But I don't use visual. I always use timer based. Clock isn't reliable? What do you mean the clock isn't reliable? With the clock, you also need to know the exact time you sent. I feel like if you're racing for top 3, I think you know when that is, right? I always know to the exact millisecond when I'm sending, right? Like I know I'm sending for a 138.6, right? Like that is what I'm sending for. Because I'm usually that tight on races, right? Yeah. With lineup, you can just put your cursor and then press ability keys when something touches that. Okay. I think looking at the clock is just 10 times easier. Because I can look at it and I can know 0.7 seconds before the end of the game, I drop GZ, right? It's just simple to me. Right. I just feel like lineup shit is, you see that like on a Phoenix video, right? The text pops up and he's like, all right, when the first Moab gets to this mouse cursor, press the GZ button. Make sure you time it right, guys. Okay, let's watch this race. The new alien corpses? Dude, Reddit is insane for that. Oh, that's a wild shit on Reddit that are believing that. There's a post that's like 20k upvotes on r/UFO or something. People are freaking out. Most trustworthy Mexican government showcase. This looks eerily similar to a certain other run that we just watched. Okay, that's a difference. We get a safer, I guess, 023 mortar before bomb. Sure. There's one difference. He also sent 59, then 62. Is that what? I didn't even see. Did you do this? Well, your timings, huh? Tell me right now. Oh, it was a 59. And then a 62. Okay. Isn't the delay between 79 way shorter on ABR than normal? Well, he probably still easily clears it, right? I would imagine. Oh, different tech. I was looking away. Hold on. Back the boat up. Oh, 79 is 60. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. So, 79 is the same, but your timing has to be earlier because of 78. We should have more ABR 78s. ABR 78s are actually untapped. Because the clean is way more interesting, and it's slightly shorter, but it's also slightly harder. It's just a buff 78, which God knows 78 needs help because half the race you're usually just AFK. Okay, this is a different approach. Necromancer. What is this waft damage, huh? Anyone have this on standby? Max waft ramp up on full necro. Tower wizard. Tower path 024. Holy shit, an entire paragraph for this tower. I didn't know the speed increased for every graveyard. Increases damage of all attacks by 1 for every 200 pops stored. Does it get increased uptime? Or is it the same as base waff? I'm testing this with MK. Okay, so it's the same as base waff. But it has that plus damage. And it has plus pierce, right? Or is that just the zombie balloons? Zombie balloons have more pierce. Yeah, okay. Good to know. Think you just full send to 80 through ABR 79? No. Why would you do that? There's no reason to. Money. Free money. No need to pop any balloons. Just free money. I'm curious how much this Necro actually contributes to society. It's hard to see because it's on like 2% FX scale. And then we sell Blitz, I guess. Okay, I mean, getting the Blitz that's in the furthest back position is also a bit questionable, but I don't think it matters that much. Replacing Churchill? Why are we- wait! Whoa, slow down! Why are we leaking? Why did we just sell everything? We have sold everybody. A bit too early. Hold up. 2 minute flat? 201? We're gonna call you a 201. You have sold a bit too early, my friend. Almost a throw. I mean, not really. Although he could have died. Is this P clean? Surely you go over your runs, and then you say, oh, I lost a certain amount of time to clean, right? Surely everyone in the top 3 takes the liberty to do that, right? .06? Okay. What was I mean, is this, how different is this than this run? It looks about the same, I'll be honest. I mean, we add a Necro instead of What, raw dogging it? We just raw dogged it. I would have thought the Necro would have been a better play, but I mean, does it really matter? We get our 5th recursive at 128. When does our 5th recursive come up here? $127. Okay. 3rd, ZT, 232. So about a second past first. Ugh. Different recursive positioning, that's the first thing I see. Same church, late 50. 023 on the mortar. How long has this been kept for in this game? This is sold for first recursive? Yes. I'm assuming this has also been sold for first recursive? Yes. Okay, delayed 80. 023 bomb. Necro, back targeting. Ah, Bloon impact. Good pickup, I like it. Good safety net. Triple boat. I'm assuming we're triple pirate lording after this. Oh, hello, sir. What is with the selling of this early camo? Bit dicey. When was this sold? $201.93. So we're gonna call that a 202 flat, basically. Okay, that is a really early sell. I mean, I get you want to be proactive about it because obviously it takes time for camos to, you know, get past. You're only like a half a second to a second off, too. That would have been rough if you died on this one. Get down to 4. That's a bit tight. Long pause, okay. Collecting our thoughts. Off Pirate Lord. Oh, but we had money in the back. So we bought 2 more boats, but we are not using the 2 boats. Interesting. Be honest, it's a bit fucking hard to see these ceramics with all the shit in the way, but I mean, yeah, it looks, yeah. Thoughts on none of them doing triple Pirate Lord before buying TT? What's your timetable looking like here? So we've used Blitz. Let's look at first, actually. We've used Blitz. We've used Blitz. Okay, thanks. We're at 215. When does he get this ability up? I'm gonna be honest. That's looking a bit tight for this triple Pirate Lord. Like, I guess if you have... I don't know. If you have instant micro, sure, but... Or if you sell super early for Blitz. Like, you could have sold Blitz earlier, right? Yeah, you have one recursive left. Was this recursive necessary? Surely Blitz solos. You also have Shimmer and that. We have $5,000 on hand. What are you saying tight? You have so much time. Hold on. Maybe I'm misinterpreting the situation. You have 2 seconds to Pirate Lord 3 times? Right? Or am I mistaken here? That doesn't seem like a lot of time. Right, obviously faster Blitz helps. I mean, would you risk doing that if this works? Like... I mean, this is free, right? Alright, I'm not doubting that you can do that. I'm just saying the safer method that probably works 10 times out of 10 is, I think, the better method. Which would be... Well, I don't know. He used Elim. What did he use? One Pirate Lord? Wait, where did this other ZMG go? Oh, there it is. Right. That's a bit interesting as well. Yeah, I mean, you could, but I think this is fine. I mean, this is a bit close. Maybe. Does he even Pirate Lord this last one is? No, you just DPS it down. I feel like Elim was better. Because you get 2 Elims off, right? I don't think it matters that much, really, to be honest. Yeah, you do get 2 Elims off. So that's a very tight... When did you get this, huh? 39 minutes? Late riser. We've listened to this already. Out of a playlist of 1,000 songs. Curious. Alright, that was third. Fourth, I think. Even though this isn't technically fourth. It's a 232 send. Which would have been second? Realistically, probably third. Because you still have to clean within 0.15. Which, I mean, you could do. Pretty easily, but... Let's look at it. Everyone did the same start, right? There's no shenanigans. 17, yeah. Ugh. Bomb on first. Was this a last shot? One shot on last. Interesting. Wonder what spurred that on. Buck first. I feel like this cannon ship is doing more harm than good. Like, we're just regrowing shit. I just see I see like camo regrows here. Like, what is it actively doing that's helping us? I hate that this is kept so long in these runs. Surely somebody did a run that was like... that was cannonless. Whatever, Trevor. Who are you crosspath to? Oh, 02, 013? Okay. And you upgrade it. I did. Thoughts on all of top 5 doing same gifted strat? I should have ranted about that earlier when more people were here. Or less ranting, more calmly talking. Okay, Mauler Tech. Impact Tech. Jesus Christ. I mean, it worked. What is this Churchill tech that everyone does? Why do we rebuy Churchill here? Am I missing something? Is it the camos? Is there some camos that just come out that you want to just, like, kill? Is it double TT? Alright. Camo's just leaking. Wait. This is the death. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Okay, we get Blitz. Oh yeah, also this impact. So why was this so bad? 150? What's happening on 150 on this man's screen? I feel like we just have a lot more stuff down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 recursives and 1 cluster versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Mauler and Wizard or Necro. I mean, this impact does save him from dying. That is truth. I guess this is why people got camo on their TTs. I mean, yeah, you literally just have to get camo on your TT. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, surely you've run this before, right? You've had this run before that's like a slower time, and you've seen that there's camo. Like, what? Are we banking on Churchill having camo here? I don't know what we were banking on. I mean, this is still salvageable, right? Like, in this scenario, just get like a D-breath. Or anything. Like, boom, D-breath right here. Boom, pause D-breath. Boom, pause D-breath. Oh, he just lets it happen. Pause D-breath. He could salvage it right now. Could he? You'd have to... No, I think you're dead here. You'd have to D-breath on this right side, and then... No. You'd have to do it before it hits this bend. But it's Jover now. Unlucky. Churchill would have handled camos? Oh, so he did have camo. Why was he so bad? I don't think Church is handling those. Even on first. He's like, what, level like 2? Oh, he's a bit higher than that, but... Yeah, sometimes this happens. This is why... Listen, alright? I repeat it once again. The Racing Book of Commandments, okay? Practice clean. Practice clean. Always. Even on slightly slower runs. Okay? It's worth it. To understand what's happening, right? That's all I ask of the world. Was this actually going to work as well? Double TT on these UMGs? I mean, I guess, right? Why wouldn't it? Yeah, it would have done it. Was this a better clean than... I mean, I don't think it really matters. Actually, does this have a higher upside? Because you technically get 2 chances at a perfect 78, right? Trying to think. Do you really though? So let's say he uses 1 when he thinks he should be perfect cleaning. I guess what you could do... No, I think this is better. Because you could bank on doing a... No, I don't think so, actually. Like I said, you could bank on doing like a super early 78, like really push your limits. And then if that one fails, you have a backup, right, that you're instantly doing after. Maybe. I don't hate double TT, just so you get like a second chance. Or less of a second chance, but more of just an ability to go faster on the 78. So he's saying this is a 232, huh? Yeah, if he P cleans a second. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you have this happen in any if you've previously raced, right? Like you get to this part and you're like, "Oh shit, I have no camo. I need to buy, you know, a wizard or a crosspath or a D camo, right?" It feels like this is his first time cleaning with this strat, which maybe it is, I don't know. Okay, that's tough balloons, tougher explosions. With somewhat similar strats. Yeah, possibly. What was my title? Talking community. I don't care about that. What am I talking about? There's nothing to talk about. What's the ETA on you? Oh shit. Maybe. Let's do my bi-weekly, 10-minute upload time look through. Just a quick peek. Couldn't hurt. I mean, this guy, he's a bit tiresome, I'll be honest, this guy. I mean, he got boat start down, I'll give him that. Wait, he actually has the meta. Wait, it is the meta. Other than recursive. Oh! But just as I'm about to say, he redeems himself. As long as this isn't a balloon impact. Okay. I mean, this does make sense. This is probably what you have to get if you're... Holy shit! Dude, he just... Slow down. That's the most rounds I've ever seen him send. How is he not dead to this? That's what I want to know. This Necro is carrying the entire load of this race. Thoughts about Xbox having completely different races and me carrying someone to first. There are Xbox races with a different race and a different leaderboard. I mean, I'm pretty thankful that the Xbox version is irrelevant. It's crazy how that entire game is just on a completely different wavelength. Like, it's literally a separate game. Player base is different, leaderboards are different, version is different, mechanics are different, UI is different. Oh, mechanics. No, mechanics are different, because it's 10 versions behind. It's literally, you're playing a different game. That's crazy. Why would they... That just seems so weird to invest that much time into that, and have it just completely be alienated from the actual base game. I guess. It's not 10, but it's... I think it's 6? I think it's 6 behind. You can upload top 1? I mean, I'm just curious how the UI looks on a race, and what the leaderboard looks like. I would watch it 100%. Yeah, I'm just glad that it has no correlation with actual racing. I don't know if Index people care about that either. Like, are they taking submissions for the Xbox version of the game? I'm pretty sure it's just gonna stay a meme in the community forever. But, who knows? Talk about the community post. Let's finish this one out first. Let's go into the mind of an average racer. I mean, he's using recursive, like... Why is he just... He's just living. Oh, he hasn't sent 78, that's why. Okay. Wow, this was a pretty dry race this week. Nobody's home. Couple par uploads. The 402 mortar. Hold on, I like this. I had a brief second where I thought that 402 mortar could be used on this race because of the high ceramic HP and the stun. And alas, it is just recursive. Okay, there's not many juicy ones. There's got to be some juicy ones for ouch though, surely. Some like 10-minute long Calpus upload. Okay. That's it? Man, people are slacking. It's just Par, Phoenix, and Finn. Rest in peace, Toby. No MK, mobile friendly, no micro. How many lives do we have by a minute in? 155, okay. Dude, racing must just suck for people in this range. Because going slower is harder to do on some races. Like, it makes it even worse than just going slightly faster. Like, we're at 55 lives here. Even going this slow. Just because we don't get any excess money from rounds that we send faster. Okay. Yeah, no, that's why I thought Mortar was going to be useful, because it was high HP and the stun was useful. Casuals can't beat Ouch normally? Right, but what were the stats for this one? It was, it wasn't Ouch, right? Yeah, it was not, well, 95 and 90. Okay, I mean, it's basically Ouch. But easy, any hero, 95, 90. It is to 80. How many people played this race? Do we know? Surely we have intel on that one, right? Free min time. Can you hook up a keyboard to the Xbox? Surely that's possible, right? Oh, mouse and keyboard but on Xbox. Nice. I can't imagine playing that competitively on Xbox. Jesus. The clean choke was not for getting camo. I just did that because I already knew it was lost. What? Like it wasn't a top one time? What do you mean? Oh, no, yeah, I didn't care about you missed it, because obviously the run was dead already. Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. No, he's saying like he didn't perfect clean it because there was camos all over. Like, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I critiqued that part of it. I don't know how the fuck you see community posts, and I really don't care. So, yeah. Do you have to go to the specific... Do you have to go to a specific page? I guess that makes sense, right? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Stop. This is an easy one, all right? This game can get boring because it's, look at this game. It's made for fucking 5-year-olds, okay? So, if you're like racing for an hour or two, you're probably just dicking around with somebody else on a call, because if you're not, then, what are you doing with your life, okay? You at least get some fucking social interaction out of playing this game. And if you're doing that, then you're obviously gonna share your screen to the other person if they care about the game. And then they're gonna tell you that you're bad and you suck, and if you miss this easy clean, and that's cool, right? That's fine. You can't stop that. That's just how stuff goes in any game ever. In any competitive game. Or even non-competitive game. Like, that's just universal. But I think it's weird if you intentionally go into a server with like the intention of continuously non-stop just dumping information and co-conspiring to get like top 5 with all the same strat, right? That's a bit cringe. So if you're just like chilling with a guy in a call and he's not even racing or getting top 5, and he shoots some information, like, whatever, dog. That's how the cookie crumbles, right? But if you're both like getting top 2, then I don't know. That's just a bit like, that's a bit weird. Share the general strat. I'm gonna be honest, this is maybe a hot take that'll alienate everyone here, but I think sharing times that are fast is just, it's just cringe, man. I feel like racing back in the day when it was like the fastest upload was like hardly a top 50 was, I don't know, it was just cool. Because no one knew what was going on. Everyone had a different strat. Nothing was like, you pushed because you found a strat, right? You didn't push just because you looked at some guy's video on YouTube that was top 50 and then did 2 seconds of a run, right? You actually had to like try, because there was literally nothing available, right? Like, you had Toby uploads, but Toby uploads weren't, well, maybe I'm misremembering. I don't think Toby uploads were generally, like, top 50. Maybe, like, top 100. But, I don't know, just, like, leaking strats that are just, like, first, second, third place, it's just, I don't know, like, you can do it, there's nothing wrong, but it's just, I don't know. No one in the community actually does anything if that's the case, right? There's just like 5 people that just give strats, and then no one ever improves. No one ever has like any intuition to sit down and like actually observe what's happening in the race to try to get better. They just look at a video that someone shared and they're like, oh, I can just do this slightly faster. Which, I mean, I don't blame them. Like, if there's a video that's literally first place time, like, why wouldn't you just copy it and go faster? Why would you spend more effort to fucking do some revolutionary new strat that just sucks and isn't even faster, right? Well, there's no point in doing that. But yeah, it must be so hard for top 50 racers to get better now. Obviously, like, the leaderboard is more competitive, but I don't think it's naturally more competitive. Like, look at this race, for example, right? This race, the top 50 upload was doo-doo, right? It was, no, it wasn't doo-doo, but it was slow, right? It was like, what, a 240 something? Like a 248? Yeah, this was like the two videos, right? The par and I don't know who this is. Until someone uploaded like a slightly lower time, but that was like 2 hours before the race ended or something. Yeah, KLTD. And like, look at how the leaderboard reflects that, right? The gap between first and 50 is 232 to 250. That's almost 20 seconds. Yeah, the only reason people get top 50 is... Well, no, that's not the only reason. The times when the leaderboards are tight is literally just because there's a video that someone copies, right? And if you copy a video, you don't understand what's happening in the video. Like, you're just racing. You're not comprehending. Which... That's what I harped on Randy for doing. Like, whenever he raced, was he would just look at a video and go frame by frame and just copy the video exactly. Like, not understanding what was actually happening in the video. Which, there's nothing, like, inherently wrong with that, but you have a community that doesn't, like, actually understand, like, what's happening in a race. Or, like, the intricacies of it. So, that's why I never liked... Like, uploading day one times, I think, are cool, right? Old Schwax vids, sometimes when I uploaded, those were cool to see. Because you see what the thought process is on a day one upload versus a top 3, right? But... yeah. Now it just seems a bit artificial. And also, people get baited. That's another thing. People could be so much more creative, but they get baited so often by YouTube videos. Which is no fault of the YouTube video. It's just when you see a strat, you kind of instinctively think, like, oh, yeah, that seems like a really good strat. Like, how would I improve that, right? Like, I might as well push this farther. When in reality, it could be like a completely different thing. Which, I did that sometimes too. I get baited by, I would get baited by YouTube sometimes, which was not good. You could use it as like a springboard, like maybe take some of the ideas that look cool, but you always have to try to be looking for an edge, a different strat, a new angle, right? You don't want to overcomplicate it, but you also don't want to oversimplify it. Analyze my banner vid. There's too many fucking people on this list. This race was awful. Holy. Dude, banner races with no MK? With garbage selection of towers? I mean, this isn't even garbage, but it's so slow because of the start. It's crazy how much better MK makes races. A fucking quadruple jug. Rare sight. Oh, can we go for 5? Do I hear 6? Oh, I hear 6. Oh, it's 7. I didn't know there was this much. I even watched it beforehand. Is this P clean? It must be because you have GZ. Yeah, it's P clean. What? You didn't even finish it. Yeah, this was way better than how I did this race. I did some weird A start on tile 1, and it was just awful. Until, like, I think Jug, and then 2 bomber races. Bomber race on 8 goes hard, though. I think that was a play. 1 bomber race on 8. The heli on 8 was also smart. I didn't think about that. And, yeah, I can't think of anything else he would do this race. I think 1 bomber race micro, and then Jug spam. Ooh, see, this one I liked. We've played it safe with the lives here. Also, very delayed 45 and 49. But then you went sub after farm, which was smart. And you did a completely different clean than I did. I did blitz. And you also went second mail, not under the tower. Triple elim. No, not triple elim. Triple, whatever the fuck it's called. So you just instantly... Right. And then double elim. 1. That's a bit... I don't know. It works. It works, but you do lose time. I think technically blitz might have been a better choice here. I don't know. If you properly timed the rainbows from leaking. You also probably should have double... Could you have done this any other way? I mean, you have to take out the 3 Moabs. I mean, you could have microed faster, I guess, and then double bomb placed, and then upgraded and sold. Oh, then you just, yeah, you chilled. I did not play this race. I did not have access to the tile. But it looks awful. 1 druid. It's basically carrying you here. Wait, did that vine get crushed? No, first vine was left here. Then what do you do? Whiz? What do you go double D breath here? Oh no, I would have went... I wouldn't have done that. I would have gotten the bounty. 4,900? I mean, you get 1 wizard here, right, for camos. 33, yeah, I would have just waited for this bounty. Okay, now I definitely would have waited for bounty. I feel like you got bounty super late. Yeah, with durable as well. Double merchant. I guess we're just saving up for for spirit. I was gonna say you could put down a another boat, but you only had 2, so double favored is probably better than getting some bullshit like cannon ship in the middle, or pirates, monkey pirates, and then 3 dartlings. What are you gonna put down, like a hydra? Yeah, I think just early bounty, and then everything else is probably the same. How did you pop camo purples? Did you have MK? Or not MK, relics? I assume since you had durable. Yeah, and then the game's over. Alright, classic. This one, I did not play. I don't think. If I were to guess, you're going... Are you going cannon early, or are you going chug early? I mean, you literally just put down 3 cannon ships, right? That's your entire defense. With the jungle drums? Oh, I guess you have... Oh, you have U-Jug. Never mind. What is your... You get, like, what, 1 pirates and then 1 jug in the back? And then full sends? Do you really get that much money, though? You might have to go double pirates here. You opt for keeping it and then getting jug. Do we go into pirates now? Yes. Okay. Do we ever place Oban? Ooh, we thought about it. We thought about Oban. Double pirates into U-Jug, I presume. I would have put Oban down. After this U-Jug. No money. No money guy. Leaking guy. This is, Wait, that's not perfect clean. Excuse me? 1, 2. And then a 3. Was one of these supposed to be a pirate lord? I really like that U-Jug spot. Does it get some sick bounces? Let's see. Oh, it bounces off the car and the building? If you're going full on degenerate, though, I feel like back U-Jug would have to be used, right? I mean, this is just nice because it's so many, like, all of its pierce is being used up. Honestly, for unbuffed, like, it goes hard. No MK, no Alk, and it's soloing. 71 as well. It'd be tough to put it in the back on a race like this. You gotta attest for your clean, though. I mean, what's going on here? Lazy, right. Noted. This race I played and I did completely wrong. I didn't even go male for some reason. I didn't know male existed. I was just... I don't know, I was too, like, hung up on durable shots for Druid. I swear we've listened to this song 20 times. Our playlist's just broken on YouTube. They must be. They don't actually change to different songs. Yeah, this makes sense. No sell for DOTJ. And then a second one, and then this sells for that. I would have not thought about this upgrade order at all. Okay. Oh yeah, I would have not thought about this at all. But then I definitely would have thought about this. Double mail. We're off in the back. Yeah. How early did we send? Surely we could have sold or sent a bit earlier. Oh, 100% we could have sent earlier. Unless we're like banking on end of round not happening. And then we get one more, and one of these turns into Smail? Okay. Interesting Smail spot. VZ clean. Sell into SAR. You have the money? Oh, that's a bit tight. That is a bit tight there. Calculated. This race I played, but I didn't actually play it. Posted it. What, the Xbox? If you send earlier, you died? Yeah, that sounds like what a race is. PTD6 Xbox race, send it. Holy shit. So you have all towers and all upgrades. Wait, how are you even... Micro? Wait, is this... I can't tell what the round is. Oh, it's to the left. Wait, how much money do you have to start with? It's not min time. Minimize selling. Right. I wonder what the leaderboard looked like. I hope he shows it. He's gonna pull out a camo village too. This looks painful. Wait, he just doesn't, he just raw dogs it. How is he? Oh, he got it. Oh. Oh, there's audio too. Does he show leaderboard? Oh, he does. 154, 156, 219. These are definitely people that have accounts that have played before. Oh, and you still have the event is bugged thing. Wait, excuse me? $20? Link this vid. $20 racing. Jesus, man. Why? Explain. Okay. I'm glad that that has no relevancy. Imagine if it was on the same version. We'd have Xbox racers, mobile racers. Yeah, this makes sense. And then what, you just go into D-breath here? Oh no. Man, you waste look at all that DPS that's being wasted though. Oh, you can't do much about it. Honestly, I think you probably should have gotten one druid on last. Somehow. This also works. Alec buffed, yeah. And then you don't even sell for spirit. You just raw dog it, huh? That's crazy. Shimmer? Okay. Use the ability. Use it. Oh, you're out of towers. $74 clean, so it's easy at least. I tried shards at the front too, and it was... I don't remember. I suck, okay. I don't think I played this one. I don't remember it at least. One ice is upgraded, one isn't. What's happening here? So you are upgraded. Helps for end of round, I guess. For the shit that's coming back around. We're not popping these frozen balloons with the main attack. It's unfortunate. Also, wait, doesn't this cock block this? The frozen completely screws this up, no? Oh, you have that, okay. What if we got mid-path druid? Yeah, that's what I like to see. Hydro rocket pods. Ball lightning. Still on the fence on if that was actually... I mean, it looks like it's doing a lot. And you sell for a P-cell for the BFBs. Last balloon is... Okay. Wait, this is reverse 65. What's the start of 65? Zebras? I guess, yeah. So, where's this trap at? Where are the zebras? Or where are the druids? Could have had a front boomer, or a front druid, or a front trap. Gotta get something. Yeah, I think my eyes have been open to how powerful Jungle's Bounty is. I feel like you only get shards to not die to camos. I feel like just like full send Jungle's Bounty. Yeah, it's a bit, I think it's a bit overtuned, but we don't have to talk about that to anybody. Also, you could have gotten second druid, like, close on here, right? If we're sending faster. Because, like, look at how easy we're defending, right? Like, there's nothing leaking. Like, half the map is unused. I think I like this first druid spot because of the intersection. I don't know, maybe it could have been harder to clean if you backload your defense all the way to there instead of just dealing with it earlier. Because I mean, it doesn't look like a... Looks like a slightly tight clean. Oh, I didn't want to accidentally finish. Yeah, this ball lightning being good is, Oh, with the... I didn't even see that. You did a hole on brittle here. Is that the only one? Oh, there's one more. Oh yeah, this one. I'm glad this was not on my side of the island. Because this looks awful. This is the worst possible race that you could get. No MK, dog shit towers, no selling, and there's limits on the dog shit towers. It's compounded tenfold. What price are these? I think this is medium? 1,000 spacked. That must be medium. Holy. Yeah, backloading yeah, that's what I assumed. I mean, this is just awful. Do I even agree with this start? Ice pin? Or ice sentry? I mean, probably. What else are you getting? Maybe a enhanced freeze before this sentry? Actually, why no enhanced freeze? We're just super rushing shards? I don't know, I feel like enhanced freeze might have been good here. Yeah, this is depressing, seeing this. What an awful race. I mean, you have to do this, right? And you have to go Solver, there's nothing else. You have to sit on your ass for 10 years just to wait to get Solver. Unless you do... Storm into Glorm, but I don't see that being possible. Door is probably a good pickup. Yeah. What do you buy after Glorm? I don't know. I mean, what, plus damage on everything, right? 2 Sentry Experts with... Yeah, you just don't have anything. You'd have to... Yeah. Ice leaks too much, you need sentries? Wow. You could have went double expert here, right? Does that end up not making enough money? Right. 2 stickies for clean, buffed by... Wow, your entire towers have been used. You get 1 trap in the front and call it a day? Yup. Spite mines? What? Not crosspath. Nice crosspath. Did you You would have cleaned that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the game's over. Stash box, Royal Durable. Why is King L5? I think he battles 2-player now? He's probably an OG Battles player. Alright, I gotta go fix a wheelbarrow. That was fun. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again next week. I might do bi-weekly, or bi-monthly instead of weekly. I don't know, we'll see. I don't even play this game that much, to be honest, but whatever. Alright. Ace micro challenges? That's not happening. Okay. Adios, folks.